What's up, everybody? It's Marco from Digital Dash. Thanks for tuning into another video. Today, I want to talk about finding your own style of trading, finding your own style as a trader, and why you shouldn't be copying every other trader you see, any guru you see, the way they're trading, and really finding and crafting a system that works for you personally. So I want to start off by going into some of my own experiences with this topic and how I first started out, trying to find my way as a trader, trying to figure out if I wanted to day trade, if I wanted to swing trade, if I wanted to, scalp, be in and out, or if I was somebody who was going to be holding trades for longer. And just part of the process, part of the journey, it really did take a lot of work for me to figure out what it is that I wanted to do and how I wanted to trade. And I learned a lot of it through just trial and error. So when I first started, I was trying to follow, the chat rooms. I was trying to follow the signals, trying to see how all of these other admins were trading and just copy what they were doing and just pretty much hoping I was going to get the same result as them. And then I quickly learned, well, not quickly, it was a process. Like I said, it was trial and error. But then I learned, okay, each trader is going to have something unique to them that they're going to have to find if they want trading to work. So my problem was I was following traders who were scalping, right? Turns out they had $100,000 account or whatever they had, and they were able to catch, 10 cents on the options contract and make them red. And I was in the same trade trying to hold on for longer because I wasn't making as much as them, right? So a trade that was entered to be, the plan was to enter and get out quickly. I'm turning it into, okay, I entered and now I'm holding beyond what the trade even has to offer. So now I'm creating losers. I'm not catching the move like I was supposed to, right? I'm holding on to it when I was supposed to exit a long time ago, all from just trying to copy a trader and not understanding what works for me and how I'm supposed to trade for my style, my personality and my account size, right? So that's another huge topic I'm going to get into in a little bit is account size and how risk appetite plays a role in you finding your style. Later on, I thought I wanted to be a scalper, right? I thought I wanted to be like those guys, be in and out, quick money, fast money. And that's the reason why I was impatient. I was greedy. I just wanted money quickly. So that's the style that attracted me the most. And I just wanted to be like the people I was seeing trading. Some time goes on, statistics show me, my journal showed me, I'm actually better suited as a day trader, somebody who's holding a move for a couple hours maybe. I might get in around 10, might hit target around 1 o'clock or something like that. And that just works for me now. But it took years for me to get to the point where I was like, okay, this is my style and this is a style that works for me, right? So that's something I wanted to add in there is, through time and through trial and error and through journaling and figuring out what works for you and your statistics, when you look back, you'll see, okay, these are the hours I'm performing best. This is how long my average trade is. And that'll help you sculpt, not what you wanted to do, but what you should be doing, right? I wanted to be a scalper. I wanted to be in and out. But the numbers showed me and the book showed me you might have to hop in this trade and be here for a couple hours. If you're using a 5-minute chart, you got to allow each candle to develop, which is 5 minutes. So you might be in here for a couple hours before this gets to target. And that was something I had to accept and then embrace. Not go against, I want to be a scalper. I want to try to force something upon the market. The market showed me what was working for me, what I needed to do, and then I followed suit and embraced that. Another reason why we shouldn't be following the big gurus, following any trader, everybody has a different account size. Everybody has a different risk appetite. You might not be able to stomach the drawdown that this trader has to go through in his trades. You might not be able to make the same amount of money that this trader is making if you copy his trades because he's going in with more size, right? So all of these things are unique to you. I had to realize when I wanted to swing trade, it's crazy. I went from wanting to scalp to wanting to swing trade. But when I was working and I was like, damn, I can't spend too much time on the charts and I wanted to be a swing trader, I quickly realized the size that I need to properly place a stop loss is beyond what my account can handle. So that taught me, okay, now I can't even, I can't have a stop loss at last month's lows because my account size is just not that big. That's risking way too much money. I can't afford to trade with this style, right? So just identifying and learning things like that helped me realize that I was going to have to do something like, all right, maybe I got to break down to the 5 minute. Maybe I got to take 5-minute entries with a stop loss that's 10 points or something like that I can manage. So that was another thing that helped me realize what my personal style was and what I had to do as far as my own trading was realizing, okay, everybody has different risk appetites, everybody has different risk tolerances, and not everybody can afford to take the same loss, right? So you got to identify and figure out what is the loss that you can afford to take and what's within your risk parameters, right? So for me, that was using a higher time frame, taking entries on the lower time frame, and finding lower time frame structures that could fit within my risk. So I'm not having to risk 50 points, 100 points just to have a proper stop loss. So that was definitely something that helped me, man. Was I said, okay, I might not be able to use the 1 hour for entries and exits because the 1 hour, my stop would be way too big. So I had to create a system that's on a 5 minute on a lower time frame, but still allowed me to put my stop in a proper area, somewhere that would invalidate the trade, but still be within my risk parameters. So that's pretty much the biggest thing that helped me create my style was knowing, okay, this is my execution time frame, right? That's what that helps you do, is find what time frame you're gonna execute on, what time frame you're gonna enter on, and what time frame you're gonna exit based on. So that's a huge important aspect that you're just not going to be able to get from copying other traders. You're not going to be able to get it from just trying to follow signals and just copy everybody else. That's something that's going to be unique to you, and you're going to discover it through your own trading, through your own trial and error, and figuring out what works. And don't get me wrong, it's okay to take pieces from other traders. When you first start out, you're going to be learning from a lot of different people. You're going to be looking up to a lot of different people. It's okay to take things from their way of trading, but you got to customize and you got to tweak it to fit you as a person, as you know, your personality and your trading style. It has to fit you or it's not going to work. So you can't just take everybody else's way of trading and just think it's going to work for you exactly the same way fresh out the box, because that's the reality is that's just not how it's going to be. There's plenty of traders who can tell you, here's my system, you can use it to build upon, but you got to tweak it and make it your own in order for it to work. So I think that's good advice. That's advice I'm going to relay to anybody watching, is you definitely got to take something, even if you're looking up to somebody else, you got to find those tweaks in order for it to work for you, because not every system is one size fits all. So yeah, when you first start out, you're going to go in, you're going to think you want to trade a certain way, right? I came in thinking I was a scalper because I was impatient, I was greedy, but over time that patience developed. Over time, that greed went away and I understood what I needed to do to succeed. And that overcame my greed, right? Knowing, all right, if I really want to be successful, then this is what I got to do. At a certain point, that overcame the greed, right? When I realized, okay, if I really want to hit this trade to work, I need to wait for my confirmation. I need to be patient. That overcame being impatient and wanting to just jump in and FOMO and just not miss out and always wanting to make money. So eventually, you may start off thinking you're gonna want to trade a certain way, or you may think this is your style in the beginning, but over time, and again, through trial, through tribulation, through testing, through back testing and going through your journal, you're gonna eventually develop the traits that you need to be successful and find what works for you as a trader. So that's all I have for y'all today, man. They out here cutting grass, they making noise, but I really want y'all to take away, don't try to just copy everybody you see. Don't just go around believing the gurus have a one-size-fits-all system that'll work for you, and all you got to do is copy their trades or copy what they're doing. Take building blocks from people you look up to. Take building blocks from the people who are actually trading, and then tweak those systems and make it your own if you guys want to find success in trading and create something that's going to work for you long-term. So leave down in the comments below what tweaks and adjustments you guys had to make the systems in order to make them your own. And make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos like this. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.